Aquarius. You know what song popped in my head as I was thinking about you? Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. What's going on in your world? I do things a little bit differently here. My intuition obviously runs differently than everybody else's, and I let it roam free because why the hell would I want to tie down my intuition? I mean, I would in cases where I don't want it out, but if I'm here, um, why would I want to do that? I feel like you get the best if it's just doing its thing. Anyway, if you're into it, stick around. If not, you know what to do, honey. Oh, it's an honor read for you, Aquarius. I don't know if I have an Aquarius rising or not, but let's say that I do, and that's how we are bonded. Yeah? Either way, we're both air signs, so from one air sign to another, welcome, Queen. Alright, tell me what's going on for Lady Aquarius, later half of May, please. Can we get some good information? Can we get some guidance for like what's going on and what she can do and all that stuff, please, for this lovely lady of air, the Aquarius. For the longest time, I thought Aquarius was a water sign. Until literally like 2 days ago. I don't know signs much, but someone requested this, and so I figured I'd do all the signs. Aquarius. So, I know why you're singing Luck Be a Lady. I will say, if you're about to like sign any contracts, get into anything long term, don't. Now is not the time for that. If you're looking to break something, like break a contract, break a relationship of some sort, doesn't have to be any kind of relationship, any kind of agreement. If you need to do that, yeah, now is the time for that. You're allowed to. Lady Luck guided you to this video if that's the case that you're dealing with, because you're not in a place to be making anything to be getting into anything long term right now. Seeing already quite a bit of protection, which is good because you're here, right? Now you get to know that what you've been feeling is real. Yeah, something's been missing for you, and your hunches, if you've been getting them, have been correct. And Lady Luck is smiling on you, saying like, whatever's going on, whatever you're going through, because you're going through it. Man, you're... Oh. Okay. You're going through it. Maybe a little bit of like, why me's, you know? Why me? Why me? Why me? You're going through it. You're going through it. I feel like if you are about to make a decision in doing something, I'm gonna read these two cards to you because this is saying no. I feel like your alarm system, your intuition is like, hey, you need to really pay attention. You've been trying to get into some sort of commitment, and if you've been trying to get out of something, if you've been trying to break something, if you've been trying to like not be involved in anything long term, yes, like, you're right. They're right about not wanting to be in it. It's not for you. It's not for you. Not for you right now anyway, because you're going through some changes. You're going through some changes, and this is not the time for whatever it is that you're doing. It's just not the time to do that. The magic stream talks about, number one, I am getting the protection message of this, which is like, don't push, like, don't swim upstream. No, like, if you're pushing, baby, it's a no, it's a no, it's a no. But the magic stream is here, and I do feel like it. If it came out reverse, I wouldn't have been mad. It feels so reverse. It does feel reverse. If you're pushing against something, I feel like these are here saying like, stop. It's not for you. It's safe to quit it. I'm gonna read these two cards to you. I think you need to hear that message. You are going through a change. You are going through some stuff. You are shifting. You are evolving, and you might be fighting that evolution. You might be fighting the next steps, aka trying to enter into something that you don't like. You shouldn't be in, because it's really just not for you right now. Like, it's not for you. It's not for you. Listen to the voice that's saying it's not for you. I know that everything is connected, but like, don't push. So something is missing here for you, and it's not. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was gonna do. Something is missing in this equation for you. I'm not sure if this is like from the past or something. I'm feeling this could be something that's happening now still for some people, like coming into this, obviously, coming into this 15th to the 31st period, but something is missing. If you're feeling like something is missing, something is not quite where it needs to be for whatever you've been feeling, trust your intuition on that, because something is missing for you here. Know that everything is connected, however. So let's see what these cards are saying. Keep an open mind, heart to heart conversations, and passion and protections in reverse. So I feel like this keep an open mind is definitely about the magic stream. Heart to heart conversations is feeling like this. And passion. What are you saying? Oh, are we fighting again, passion? Why does it feel good like this? I feel like you might be fantasizing about something that isn't real and hoping that it will become real, but it's not real. Like, something is pause, baby, pause. It's not real. It's not real. It's imaginary. It's fake. Let me read the open right to the page. Why do you keep doing that, phone? I thought I told you never to talk to strangers. What? Alright. I saw Cinderella on Broadway recently, and I always watch the Cinderella version with Brandy and the late great Whitney Houston. And that was a line in the movie. I thought I told you never to talk to strangers. You may be walking into a commitment or contract you will later regret. This isn't a good time to sign agreements or make any choice that would tie you up for a long period. If you're in a relationship, you may not receive the commitment you desire. Don't despair, for something much better awaits you. Now is the time for agreements to be broken. Remember that rejection is God's protection. What hurts you now leads to wisdom later. Yeah, these feel here, but then they also feel here. So I think you might be pushing something. You might be forcing something and fighting against something. And rejection is God's protection. I feel like you have been ignoring your intuition a little bit about this. Because Moonlight is here, and this is an intuition card, and it's really pressing upon the fact that, like, your intuition, like, you have wisdom about this, like, you're feeling it. Whatever it is you're feeling, pay attention to it. And this card is ringing the alarm, because you've been through this too long, and you'd be damned if you see another chick on his arm. Alright, red flags shouldn't be ignored. That's what Dragon's Lair Protection says. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful, because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing. Yeah, the passion card about something that's not real. Um, why do I say that? Because he's a freaking angel and she's a woman. Like she's a human woman. How are they gonna be together? This is not possible. He needs to cut them wings off and come down to earth, or she needs to die. Like she needs to grow some wings and go to heaven. These two people cannot be together. It's not real. It's not real right now. Now, if you've watched my Meet My Romance Angels video where I talk about my romance angels because these are my babies, there's another card where I believe these two end up together in some way, shape, or form, but this is not the form that they can be together. This is not realistic. This is not even unreal. Like this is not even unreal. Like this is just it's not even unrealistic. It's not even like a thing. Like they can't. They can't. He's an angel. She's a human. That's not a thing. That's not sustainable. He's imaginary. He doesn't exist, right? She's she's making him like he doesn't exist, babe. Heed this gentle warning, da, 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 about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone or something or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. That is exactly what it's described. Ignore this alarm and you'll wander in circles near the edge of a dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. Yeah. Um, your treasure does lie elsewhere. Elsewhere. I feel like the time for talking is done. It's more of a time for action. Something is missing in this equation here. This will probably hurt, and maybe you have been fighting this, but it's oh fuck. I literally just had a moment like this last night, and I cried for a good I shed real heartfelt tears because I was letting go of something that I was moving away from something. Moving, it was it hurt my heart. It was so painful. So I get this. Like, I know I'm saying this just saying it, but this is painful as shit. Like, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But there's a part of you that knows you have to do it. There's a part of you that knows you have to do it, girl. My Aqua Queen. There's a part of you that knows you gotta do it. There's something missing. The ray of light is that everything is connected, and they are saying to keep an open mind about how things could shift. These cards, when flipped over, this means you do get a commitment. Commitment is great around this time when this is flipped over. This then talks about, what does this talk about? You're alert. You're aligned, which that would be up. You're aligned, and you know that even though you're in a dragon's lair, it's exciting and risk is good. And there's something in that lair for you. Like this, there ain't nothing there for you. Like danger, 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 danger. Not like be cautious, but danger, danger. And then the metamorphosis card then flips into being like, okay, yeah, you're going through it. This is like the death card essentially. And in reverse, to me, it feels like fighting, denying, delaying. But really, to me, it feels like really fighting that change. That's what that card means to me, and that's what it's speaking to me here. With Aquarius. Can we have something else for Aquarius? Something she can leave with. Everything is connected. That's what the magic stream says. Can we have some like advice, please? Something Aquarius can use for what's going on in this situation. What are you doing? Not knowing is also a good place to be. That's something that came up, but I want something more for you. Let's get some extra guidance for these guys. For these ladies. My air sisters. Let's get some guidance to these ladies. My air sisters. Oh wow, I just realized if I really am an Aquarius rising, or whatever slot that is, this reading could be for me too. And it rings bells, baby. It rings bells. Ugh. It rings many bells. And just so you know, it's quite broad. Like, sometimes this can just mean, if I think about my situation as far as, and if I am an Aquarius, it, this could just mean that, like, pushing, like, again, with the magic stream and protection, pushing against something, like, one can have a heart-to-heart conversation, and it just don't push it to go towards something. Just have a heart-to-heart conversation to, like, express yourself and your truth, and to help the other person feel comfortable, to, like, really open the door to expressing each other's truths, but not pushing towards anything in particular, not pushing towards an apology, not pushing towards reconciliation, not pushing towards a deal being done. It could just literally, the guidance could be like, just have the conversation. The conversation doesn't mean it's gonna go into, like, we're getting, like, whatever, but it's just have the conversation to have the conversation, be in the flow in the conversation. So that could really mean this. It doesn't mean, like, it could be anything cataclysmic, unless that is what it rings true in your life, but it could just be like, don't push for something, because something's missing. Things aren't aligned yet. So yeah, unrequited love here. Like, something's missing. Things aren't aligned yet. Even keep an open mind. Like, things just aren't aligned yet. Something is missing. Something needs to happen here. It's just not the right time for it. Anything else for Lady Aqua? Oh, I just got really sleepy. That's hilarious. Man, I swear. Such a great card. On the first hand, these two are, like, you might be thinking, oh no, it's fine, whatever. Maybe it's gonna be alright. This is saying, like, listen, like, whatever's being told to you, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling in your gut and your intuition, like, listen to it. Same thing as moonlight. I don't know, I guess maybe I didn't press it enough, but, like, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something. Do something to tap into your intuition. Find your favorite like, I don't, do what you gotta do, but listen to your intuition about whatever it is that's happening. Even if you do have the heart-to-heart conversation, right? Listen to your like, be in touch with you as you have this conversation. Now, don't be bullied in this conversation. If you do have to have a conversation, if you do have to do whatever it is, don't be bullied into it. Speak your truth. Know your truth first. So maybe go into yourself and really get down to the root of what your truth is. Not like you left the toilet seat up, but I'm saying, like, I feel like I do too much, and I just really would like you to be an active participant in our relationship. Like, that is the root of the problem, not that you left the toilet seat up and I got my butt wet. No. Like, get to the root of it so you can communicate that effectively, so it can trickle out into everything. Whatever your thing is, you use that example as it applies to your work situation, money, whatever. Like, use the essence of that for your situation. So there's that. Like, you may not be being listened to, or you're not listening to your intuition, which is the same. What is there something else about that card? Because I know you came out for you came out. You came out. Yeah, speak up. Oh, It means like you might be refusing to listen to someone else. There we go. Preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is a time to get out of denial. So, this was like this, but I feel like because of the relationship I have with this card, it's just, I don't know. I mean, alternatively, or in addition, whatever situation you're in may have passion, but like a part of you is like, nah, this ain't for me. But a part of you is like, oh, but it feels so good. It feels so good. Maybe I could just make it work. Maybe this job will, maybe this guy will, maybe this shoe will just fit. This ain't no glass slipper, honey. Like, that is not your glass slipper. You are Cinderella from another story. That's not your glass slipper, okay? You don't even like the prince. You just like what he looks like. Like, this is not your fairy tale. Whatever the situation is, and obviously these things come in layers, but because I understand that. But if there's some real good happening in a romantic relationship, or you're getting real good paid at a job, but you see that they're corrupted a little bit, you might want to, it's one of those things where there's like something that's there for you. You're just like, but damn though, damn, damn. But a part of you, that damn is like your intuition being like, listen, you're not listening, or you're not listening to someone. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the heat from you now. You're making sense, passion. So anyway, take everything I said into account, and if it rings true for you, meditate on it, and really ask yourself whatever it is what the right step is, what the next step is for you, so you can really follow that, because your intuition is calling out to you for whatever reason. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, my fellow Aquarius lady. I appreciate you. I do. I hope you know everything I say comes from a place of love. I may not know you, but it comes from a place of love. It really does. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be cool. Only if you're cool, though. Keep your light on, Aquarian lady. Keep your light on. Good luck.